Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello and welcome back everybody. This is Ahmed Nabil and I'm back with this brand new video. Today inshallah we are gonna be making a guessing game using Python. This is gonna be kind of intermediate project and we will build it from scratch together. First I will try to explain the idea using this whiteboard. Um, then we will jump into VS Code to write the code and run the game. We will use the random module, so if you are not familiar with it, you will find this link in the description below, which is link in the W3 Schools website, which has the list of the methods that we will use today. We will just use three of them, which is this choice and choices and shuffle. They're ordered here. So let's go to the whiteboard to explain the concept. So I will try to explain the idea as quick as possible. We will have a list. This list will contain a bunch of names. Let's say Ahmed, Nabil, Omar, Ali, Mike, Sa, anything. So our game will pick a name from this list. As I said, a random name. After this, we will turn it into a list to be able to modify it, because the string is immutable data type and lists are mutable. After this, we will have a random letters list. This will contain a bunch of letters. We will extend the list of the name with these letters, like here, modified name. This is AHMED from the Ahmed list here. Then we will add some of those letters to it by the extend function, by the extend method of the lists. After this, we will shuffle this list. What do I mean by shuffling? If we went to the W3 schools and looked at this method, it takes a sequence and return the sequence in a random order, and this is what do I want from this method. So this is nice. After this, we will let the user play the game. For example, if this program choose the Ahmed name, for example, and the user entered H, it will tell the user that the H is in the word Ahmed, but it will notify him that this H is in a wrong place because it is not the letter one. And we will make it limited by some tries and attempts. If let's say 6 tries, and this is just the idea behind this game. So let's go to the VS Code to start writing the code. So I have prepared those two lists. The first one contains random names and the other one contains random letters that we will use in the game. So first things first, we will import the random module, and we will create first the function that generates the name for us. So define name underscore gen. So this is the name of the function. It will take the list. We will copy this list here and paste it inside of this function. After this, we will choose a random name from the list, which we will be able to do using the choice method from the random module. So random dot choice, we will put here the sequence, which is list names. After this, so if I came here and made a print statement, the rand name, and just call this function here like this. Choose the Omar. So if I ran it again, Adam, so CLS to make it clear for you, chooses a random name every time. Yep. So after this we will turn this name into a list. So if I made it that ch, for example, underscore name will be equal to empty list, and we will fill it using the for loop for I in the random name. I will say that ch dot append ch underscore name dot append. We will append every letter in this random into this empty list. So if I made this like this and print again ch underscore name, let's try this. So as you can see, it returned the list of the of this name of the Amazon name, which is here. Okay. Then next we will return this name to a function because we will use it. So let's delete this statement and return. We will return the ch underscore name, which stands for choosing name. We will need other two functions. The second one is gonna be a name modifier, and the main one is gonna be the game function. So we will define the game function and leave it empty. Buzz for now. Yep. So we will define another function which is a name modifier. So a name underscore mode. Yep. For this it will take an argument which is the name that the first function generated, and it will modify it. So we will use the random letters here. So now we will need to choose some random letters from this list and extend the name list with it, then shuffle it. So we will choose the letters first. So ch underscore rand underscore letters, maybe like this. We will use the random module dot choices. So now if you didn't use this method before, we can take a look at it here on the W3 Schools site. So this method takes 4 arguments. One is is not optional, is required, and the other 3 are optional. So the ones we will use in the optional is just the k, which is the integer that defines the length of the returned list. So we want 3 letters. Choices, we will enter this list here and we will type k is just equal to 3. This is it. Then we will extend the name dot extend, and we will put here this list, Control C, Control V, After this we will need to shuffle it, so random dot shuffle, yep, this one. We will enter the name here, so name. At the end we will return the name. So let's test this. In the game function we will choose a name, so ch or random name, name underscore name is just equal to the name underscore gen, yeah, this function. After this we will print the random name to just for the sake of test, and we will then run this function which will take the random name. So modified name, modified just underscore is gonna be equal to the name mode function, and this will take one argument which is name random name dot copy. And I will tell you why I did this, because we want to have the random name that the original one as a reference, so we will keep it and make a copy of it. After this we will print the modified name. So let's run this game, let's test this program now. As you can see, we have the chosen name which is Nabil, and we added some randomly chosen letters from this random letters list. If I ran it again, another name. So this is the first part of the game. So the upcoming part of the game is gonna be kind of demanding, so it will need some concentration and attention. So I will try to delete this statement here, because it is the answer, so I will delete it. And the modified list, let me call the game function. This is what will appear to the user. This list, we can say that the f string. Now we can say choose from this list. Then we will make the curly brackets and both the modified list, modified name here. So we will try to run it again. Yeah, just some formatting here to make it a bit better. And yeah, this is the list that the user will choose from. After this we will need to initialize some variables. The first one is gonna be the list that will contain the solution of the user, so we will call it sol for now and make it an empty list. After this we will need to initialize the number of tries. So this, for me, I will make it 6 tries. I think that this is decent for a game like this. I think that there are some variables that we will need to initialize, but they will appear while we are trying to build the game. So I will make a while loop. This while loop will continue till that tries. So as I said, the game will continue as long as the tries are bigger than 0. After this, we will let the user input a letter, the first letter of the name. So I will name it in a letter, which is equal to input function. I will tell the user to enter the So now we will need to tell the user to input, the first letter or the second letter or the third letter and so on. So now we will need to initialize a variable that holds the value of this changing, into the letter number 1, into the letter number 2 and so on. So I will call it index, and this the first value of it is gonna be equal to 0. So this is gonna be an if string into the letter number index. So now we will check if the letter that the user entered is in the random name list. So we will make an if statement if in letter is in the random this will after checking if the letter is in the random name list or not, we will check for the position of that letter, if it is the first or the second and so on. So and now we will use the index for the second time. If the random rand name element is index here, so this is gonna be the first element in the random name list, as reference is just equal to the n letter this is gonna be a good thing, because the user entered a letter in the list and the positions is right too. We will give the user a print statement that tells him that he did a good job. So good job, smiley face. Like this. Maybe add some this hyphens before and after this. Then we will append this letter to the list, which is the list of the solution. And letter. After this, we will increase the index by 1 because to move to the second letter. So I will need to modify this a little bit to enter the first, the letter number 1. We will add 1 to this index here, and after this we will just type index plus equal 1. So this will happen if the user entered a letter that is in the list and has a true or right position. So if the letter didn't have the right position, we will print that the letter is in the list but the position is wrong. After going out of this if statement, we will go out to the bigger one and we will add the else statement and say that wrong, print an if statement, print wrong answer, sad face, maybe add some hyphens too here. Then what do we need? We will if this is satisfied, we will decrease the number of tries by 1. Tries is minus equal 1, and we will tell the user print this is gonna be an if string, the number or you have tries left. Let's try to play the game and see if this goes right. If I entered now, I can say that the name is Sa. Good job. If I entered a wrong letter like the J, it will decrease the number of tries and we will stick to the same place of the letter, so that is good. We will need to format this a little bit. We will add some hyphens here and some hyphens here too. So the game is about to be finished, but we will add some things. We will give the user something that indicates him where he stopped. So if statement and you reached open curly brackets string single quotations, because we use the double quotations for the main string, dot join. We will join the solution list. So this is for now, and here we will need to, if the user finished or satisfied the whole name, if the user entered the whole name correctly, so we will need to make another if statement here that checks if the name is full or not. Len rand name is double equal to len of the solution function. Then we will print him something like this. No, control V, control C. Well done. Well done. You win. Maybe delete some of those. After this, we will print the name. So print another if string, the name, your solution, the name is, again we will use this um, then we will break out of this loop because we don't to we don't want to make it an infinite loop, so we will need to break when this statement is true. And in this, if the user didn't or couldn't reach to the name, we will give him the answer if tries is equal to 0. We will give him the solution, which is random underscore name. Let's test this. Bismillah. Yeah, choose from this list. So I think the name, because I created the list, the name is gonna be Sa. So S. Good job. Let me enter wrong letter like the G. You have 5 tries left. You reach it, so I will put the A. Reach it, the SA. We will try to put T, R, and A. So this is the game, yeah. Well done, you win. The name is so just another statement. Sorry, you lose, and this is it. Let's try it for the last time. So Kaim, I think the name, so K A. Let me try to input wrong. 5 tries, L again. 4 tries, L again. I will try to lose. You have 0 tries left. You reached wrong answer. Sorry, you lose. You have 0 tries left and you reached K. Maybe we can edit this a little bit so we can make it this dot lower, because every name is in the lowercase, and we dot strip to remove any spaces. And that is it. This was the tutorial for today. So that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe it is a bit long. I'm still learning, and this is just a video to record my progress in Python and to try to give value to the community. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.